I used the standards while I was writing my experiences. They're really easy to access with the website, and they've also broken the descriptors down into how you should be working if you are on your induction period, if you're a qualified teacher, and if you are a highly effective practitioner. So it was easy for me to just check, am I referencing that standard properly, and am I hitting what I need to be hitting as somebody that's currently doing their induction year. The evidence that I was uploading felt a little bit like everything and anything. I would use lesson plans, children's work, department meeting minutes, any CPD that I'd been on and any handouts from that, anything really. Now that I've completed my induction, I think the standards are a really good tool to help me reflect on the different aspects of my job. With my timetable becoming a little bit more intense as I move from NQT into qualified teacher, it's sometimes easy to get caught up in just planning and delivering lessons rather than acknowledging the wider aspects of the role as well. I think the standards are really good for making sure that I address those wider responsibilities, such as using the Welsh language and supporting leadership roles, other aspects like that. I think the standards give me confidence that I'm doing the right thing, and it also helps me to be reflective and also evaluate what I'm doing as well, and to know through the progression that I can see from my learning passport that I'm improving and that I'm constantly seeking to be a better teacher. The children, easy. My experience of secondary school was probably a little bit different to how I would like the children to experience being in my secondary school. I would probably, in my past, not have spoken to a teacher unless spoken to. So when they come up with anything, it seems random at times, what they did on the weekend, what their favourite colour is, if they particularly like my shoes on that day. It always feels like a massive compliment that we've got that rapport and that relationship. I studied an engineering degree for my undergraduate degree, and because it was heavily theory-based, I didn't get as much experience of public speaking and presenting as I would have liked. Teaching has definitely challenged me in those areas, and I feel as though I have developed my public speaking and my presentation skills and my behaviour management. As a maths teacher in an all-girls school, it is my mission to constantly challenge the stereotype that maths and STEM subjects are only for boys. A question that I'm asked on a daily basis is, when am I going to use this in my real life? And I'll always try and answer with, when you're an engineer, when you were a scientist, when you were a technician, when you design and invent things that is going to change our lives, that are going to change our lives. I always pick the brains of everyone around me so that I have never not got an answer to the question, when am I going to use this in my real life?